It's 5 a.m. in the morning and I decided to make yam and egg sauce for lunch for my work. So I work 8 to 5 every day and I've not had time to shoot content. So I've already peeled my yam and washed it properly and now I'm parboiling it. Let's gist. So this lady has been married for 3 years and her husband have not wished her a happy birthday in a way. Okay, so this trick I'm doing this because I'm too lazy to pick up my basket and wash it when I'm done. This is just amazing for me, so I decided to do it this way. Anyways, let me go back to my story. Imagine not being celebrated for 3 years. She said when her first year with her husband, she threw a party for him and invited his friend. Second year, she did same thing and he just wished her happy birthday by just saying happy birthday. I was like, did you guys have a conversation about this? Did you talk to him and tell him how you felt? She said she told him once and she can't keep repeating the same thing over and over again. That is her husband. Even if it's cake or something, he has never done that. And I'm like, that's sad, but I feel like you should sit down and have this conversation with your husband. And she's like, she's not doing that. She's tired, but she's not leaving the marriage. So, on the 3rd year of their marriage, she decided not to do anything for her husband. And he was pissed. Now I don't blame him because he's used to being celebrated. She's used to not being celebrated. So they have to do something about this. And I'm like, okay, how do you guys, I don't understand. Why did you guys marry? And she was like, it was an arranged marriage. And her husband doesn't help out in the house. He doesn't clean. He doesn't cook. He doesn't do anything. That if she goes out and maybe she travels and she comes back 1 week later, the house will be exactly the way she left it, dusty and in a mess. And I'm like, okay, so what are you going to do about this? Because you have to fix this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not married, so I've never experienced any of this. And it's just 3 years. Of course, they'll probably fix this. But then again, how would they fix this if they don't communicate? It's 3 years. If it's an arranged marriage, you guys should have sat down and talk about how both of you can enjoy your marriage. Since it's an arranged marriage, talk about how you guys can build your marriage together. And then I asked her, do you guys have children? Or do you guys intend to have children? She said they don't have children. And she's not having children until she is financially stable. And moreover, she doesn't let the man touch her. What kind of arranged marriage is this, Bikono? What kind of arranged marriage is this? You have an arranged marriage. Both of you know that you are getting married to each other. You did not. I want to understand. First of all, did you guys notice that I did not use onions to make this food? Because I did not have onions and I really wanted to shoot something because I was seeing free lights. So she said whenever she travels, that her husband does not do anything. She comes back and meets the house exactly how she left it. Nothing is swept. Nothing is cleaned. And I'm like, okay, do you cook for your husband? Maybe if you're traveling, do you stock up the fridge? She said no. That's his problem, that he can make his own meal, that they make their meals separately. After all, she doesn't let him touch it. And I'm like, girl, I'm sorry, that's a no for me. I love to cook. If I'm tired, it's a different situation. But when I have every opportunity, I'm going to feed my husband. He's going to eat and he's going to get tired of it. In fact, he will be begging me that he's tired of eating. So I don't get that. No, guys, I'm not supporting the husband for not cleaning up. Of course, he should have. But who am I? What do I know? I have never been married. So I don't know. What I concluded is they both do not love each other and they're really not interested in getting married and they lack serious communication. So I could not advise her because like I said, I've never been married. I just told her they need to communicate and they need to learn how to love each other, understand each other. So this is me packing my lunch. This food was delicious. I enjoyed it. Do you know I love yam so much? Thank you guys for tuning in to my to my gist. I don't know what to call it. To my gist and cooking.